your time and I'm not wasting my time. I know exactly what you're about already because I've seen what you're capable of doing. Like I brought you to major tournaments. I already know what you can do. Let me see what my man can do. Let me see what a James Ward-Prowse can do in the Nations League. Let me see what a Morgan Gibbs-White can do. Let me try and give Jadon Sancho that confidence at international level, what away from him by keeping him on a bench. Same with Gordon, same with Wharton. And I'd let Mainu play as well. I'd be like, listen, Nations League's coming up, you're going to be in the thing. But when it qualifies, you're not going to be around. So I hope you can accept that. And at 19, you probably will be able to accept that. You'll be like, do you know what? Maybe I'm right, innit? Maybe I do need to humble myself and sit in the under 21s, go to a major tournament with them, see how far we get. If we could get to a final, I understand how to go into those game situations and how to manage them. Because a lot of our players, they get called up at 18, 19. They've not been to a youth tournament. They've played about 2 games, probably got knocked out. Like they've just been thrusted straight into the senior squad because of same with Jack Wilshere. Like as good as Jack Wilshere was, he played 3 or 4 games for the under 21s. Then got put into the senior squad. Rashford played, I think 2 or 3, scored a hat trick, got frustrated into the senior squad.
They get fast tracked early, yeah.
That's because we're always looking for the next Owen or the next Rooney.
That's what I've been saying. And Bainham's the latest.
You know what though? You know what the first thing I would change is as an England manager. I would say this, I would make sure first of all that I did my due diligence and said, okay, I've made you structurally sound. I've taught you how to press. You know how to press. I'm now letting you press. That's what I want you to do. Yeah. The very first thing I would change is, unless it's the 80-minute mark, yeah. If you score 1, your main aim is to score a second within 10, 15 minutes.
Facts.
Set targets, yeah.
Because if I see them score and then sit back, I'm like, nah, you're coming up. Like you're not starting for me next game. Because the one thing I'm telling you, the one mentality switch that you have to do, the non-negotiable, you score 1, you try to score another within the next 10, 15 minutes. I think if England had that mentality switch, I think we would have probably won the Euros.
Yeah. I believe it does come down to mentality. What's been told. What's the instruction?
Yeah.
Like you've got to want it at the end of the day, and like Gareth South, like half wants it.
Yo, we equalized and then played like we were looking for penalties.
Yeah, of course.
That was mad.
It's the same thing we did against Italy. We scored them. We're 1-0 up. Let's sit back. Why? We're still in the first half. We're still in the first half, and you want to sit back from, let's say we scored in the 30th minute. You want to sit back from the 30th minute all the way to the 90 and hope.
Yeah, that's Gareth Southgate for you, though, man. But boys, anyway, man, I'm gonna have to wrap anyway. But yeah, say for coming on, man. I thought certain guys weren't gonna come on. You know, a bit devastated with the result. You know, I was looking forward to this, but no, man. I say both your points are fair, man. But I think it's safe to say, man, the best team in the tournament won. Where England go from here, we'll have to just wait and see, man. But me personally, we can get stuck into this Premier League season now because Joshua Zirkzee is now signed. I heard he's on 180 grand a week as well now. And from what I've seen of him, you know what? Yeah, I'm looking forward to this signing because I've watched a couple of clips of him.
Yeah.
And you know what? He looks exciting, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. But what you guys got? Got anything planned today?
Well, pre-season starts today. Man United are currently 0-0.
Playing Rosenborg, innit?
Oh, it's today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
think our first match ain't in front of a week, I think.
Oh, is it?
We do think in America.
Yeah.
You guys want to get
and we play early in the season as well.
Yeah.
And we play within a couple of games at the start of the season.
I think it's like 3 or 4 games into the season, I think it might be.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Yeah, so we'll be looking forward to that, man. We'll do a little stream before and after the game, man.
You know what? When you said about this season, I just thought back to the last stream. I was like, yo, this man really said, yeah, that they're gonna finish above us.
Listen,
I think it can happen. I think it can happen.
It can happen. It can happen.
Yo,
Whether it will or not, I don't know. It remains to be seen. But
do you know the difference between plausibility and possibility?
Say again?
No.
Plausibility and possibility. You know what the odds are like, yeah? You know what a mathematical impossibility is?
No,
yeah, you have to introduce you to some science.
Go on.
Go on, let me hear this.
What I'm saying is this: is it like in the realms? Is it possible statistically that could ever happen? Going by the randomness football can throw. Yeah. Is it likely it's gonna happen? No. But not in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I'll tell you what it's like. I'll tell you what it's like. I'll give you a great analogy.
You're on record.
Let's say you go to Legs 11 now, yeah, and you see this girl up there, and let's say she's kind of a baddie, but for some reason she's just there dancing away, and your heart starts fluttering. She looks at you. You get me? You start getting the kind of like things in you bubbling in your stomach and that. You pay for a dance. You pay for another one. You pay for another one. You leave the club after spending about £500 or something. And you can't wait. You go back to see her again the next week, And then you're like, babes, listen, you need to start dancing, yeah? I'm going to save you. You get me? You're going to be my wifey, my baby, my thing. You get me? We're going to live happily ever after. You get me? And then you go and you take this girl home, yeah? You start buying her stuff. You buy her a ring like that. And then you have the expectation that relationship is going to be successful and going to work. Is it possible? Yeah. Is it plausible? No. So you want to play? Yeah. I'm about to play some E40 because I'm not Captain Saverhole, and you're trying to play Captain Saverhole with your Premier League prediction of Man United finishing above Liverpool. It is wild. It is crazy. It's laughable. But you know what? I'm here for it. I'm here for it because I've said this.
Listen, you was talking about England beating Spain, and look what the result was.
Hold on, though. Hold on. Swear down.
All these analogies. Listen,
swear down.
Let's keep it on ice, man. Let's keep it on ice.
Could have England won that game?
Huh?
Could England have won that game?
Did England win the game?
Could England have won it?
No.
Bear in mind,
it was never.
What was my prediction? What was my prediction? Do you remember what it was?
I think you said 2-0 England.
Nope. I said 2-1 England.
2-1 England, sorry. 2-1.
2-1. And what was your prediction?
3-0. So one go off.
3-1, and England will get mollywopped off the park. I was watching it like, you know what? He's kind of right when it comes to the possession. And my prediction was, I think we've got enough clutch players to score. You was like, we ain't even scoring. So my prediction ain't that bad.
And you're right. You're right. He didn't score. It come off of the defender. Okay, so technically they didn't score. So there you go. I win.
Okay. So if I go on Google the game last night, the goal is attributed to some defender and not Cole Palmer.
So no, Cole Palmer hit it, but it was the keeper was.
No, don't count. It don't count. If it grazes a man's ankle, if it grazes a man's shirt, it don't count. Now football's changed.
It come off his foot and went in. Yeah.
Okay. It was a massive deflection. Yeah. And it did, but it didn't go into the back of the net. So England did, but didn't score. I'm just,
Listen, at the end of the day, Spain won the game. That's all we need to know. They're the European Championship winners. England, 58 years of hurt? There we go. But yeah, guys, safe for coming on again, man. But you guys available Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be? Because I'm gonna be phoning immigration, sending you back to France.
Listen, I might start phoning the immigration. Yeah.
Nah, they ain't finding me over here in Spain.
But yeah, man, safe for coming on, man. But yeah, we'll catch up again on Thursday. Hopefully there'll be a bit more transfer news, and then we'll get into it, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, take it easy.
All right, stay blessed.
Yeah, man.